Alright, it's time for a compression workout. And as usual, we're starting with the one arm handstand because I need to learn this skill. And when it comes to handstand and balancing, you can do it every day. Okay, messed up a bit, but let's try again. No. Okay, I'm struggling to find balance today. Right now at least. Okay, let's try again. First set, it more or less always looks like this. Some days, however, when you're like properly recovered and you feel strong, then I managed to do it on the first set. But most of the time it's still like this, unfortunately. That's a good attempt. That's a really good attempt. Felt my left arm get really light, which is a sign of you shifting your hip more or less correctly. Okay, focus. Let's go again. This time for the one arm handstand, I'm gonna take the parallels closer together. The theory behind it is that it's gonna make it easier to, you don't have to shift as much of your weight. Nice. It's not a hold, but it's a slow fall. Okay, that's a hold. It's barely, but it's a hold. It's a hold. Okay, let's see if we can do it again. That time I wasn't like, I've had this problem where I rotated my wrists or my hips a lot, but this time I didn't focus that much. I just tried to shift the weight and did not care so much about the rotation, and it seemed to work. I'm gonna try it again. Like, definitely not over rotate, but maybe a bit of rotation is fine. No, I forced my hand off. Okay, catch my breath. Scary. You know, actually, I think learning the one-arm handstand is gonna be easier than learning the regular handstand. Because when I was learning the regular handstand, it was my first skill. And after learning that and all the other skills, I'm confident that if you just put in the work, you will learn it. Okay, press handstand. I was so close last session. I'm not gonna fully commit. I'm just gonna see how it feels. Okay, I got the tips to only focus on shifting my hips forward over my hands, even after my feet lift from the ground. So I'm gonna give that an attempt. Demands a lot on your wrists. Okay, let's go. I should be able to do this skill. I have the strength. Come on. Oh my god, it's so close. It's so close. Okay, next attempt. Next attempt I have it. I need to have it now. I need to have it. I can't do it. Come on. Damn. Okay. I'm dropping the attempts. This is still a really good exercise for compression strength. Even though I can't manage to get all the way up to the handstand. Let's do some V-sits. I think that's my highest and longest hold. Okay, let's go again. I just did a hamstring stretch, and hopefully that allows me to get a bit more range of motion this set. I'm gonna aim to go as high as possible. Yeah, I'm not sure if it made any difference. Okay, for this last set, I'm gonna allow myself to cheat a bit range of motion and lean back. Because the goal here is to get as high as possible. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. That must be a PR. That must be a PR. But the thing is, I'm not fully straight with my arms, which makes it a bit of cheating. But you know, it's part of the process. Okay, let's move over to some adductor mobility. This is a 12 kilo kettlebell. I'm not really concerned with the weight currently. I'm just trying to shoot my hip back and get a weighted stretch. Oof. This sucks. This sucks. It's so bad to train. It hurts. It doesn't feel good at all. You feel weak. You feel stiff. But it's good for you. And after I've done this for a while, I'm just gonna continue training it until I really start enjoying it, when I'm flexible, I'm strong in that extended range of motion. And it's probably gonna become one of my favorite ways to train, because this is so far from how I used to train when I was doing powerlifting or bodybuilding. And being mobile and flexible, it's not, it is for everyone. It's a great feeling. I'm gonna superset it with some compression work. Means I might just sit on this and lift my hips. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm starting to run out of time for my session. Just gonna get this. Raising the weight with 10 kilos from last session. Should be fine. Okay, nice. Alright, second set of my favorite hamstring mobility exercise. A Jefferson curl. It's really important to articulate your spine here. and go through the entire spine starting from the neck. I feel like I'm really close to hitting the ground. So when people ask if I still train legs, this is the type of stuff I do for my legs. Okay, done. Let's do some cardio. Alright, we are done with the compression workout. It's a solid workout, no real complaints. The one arm handstand, the sessions I'm having now, the amount of solid attempts is way higher than in the beginning. I still haven't really had any real holds, like honest holds, but they're gonna come eventually. I'm just gonna keep practicing it just the way I'm doing, and it is gonna come. I have no real regrets about this workout, except that I should have left home 10 to 15 minutes earlier to be able to finish up and do another set of Jefferson curls, adductor stretch, and 2 additional hamstring stretches. So that's the regret I have. Something I'm really happy about is that my visit is progressing fast. It's only been a few weeks where I've felt like I've actually had a solid visit, but now it's starting to get high. The end goal of a visit, I guess it's a mana, where instead of having your legs like up here or up here, you have them pointing behind you with your hips basically level with your legs. It's hard to explain, but search mana up. It's a super underrated calisthenics skill that's really advanced. That would be so cool, man. That would be so cool. Okay. For tomorrow, we're gonna do a planche workout. It's a solid push workout. And also some one-arm handstands. It's gonna be a fun one. Now I have 2 minutes before I get to work. I'm really pushing it with my schedule here, but yeah. Had a blast today. See you tomorrow.